Hardest part about this game must have been finding a great suite of appropriate music. Boom. So true. So what? Huh? Uh, okay. Oh. That's really. Oh man. I know like pixel art and stuff, but like that doesn't look anything like that guy. You know? Kind of crazy how unlike that guy it do be look. I'm doing something else right now. Okay, we're back. We're so back. It's so over. We're so over. It's so bad. It's always so over. We are never so back. Frick. I still feel like I'm just like distracted and I don't know what's going on. It's quite possible that the audio for this stream is very bad and I don't really know how to fix that, or if it's possible to fix. And, you know, you may just have to decide not to watch this because the audio is bad. And, like, yeah, that might be the best move. I'm sorry to put it upon you. Listen, this is what we like to call a best effort type of stream I do. I adjust the levels to where I think that's probably right, and then we go from there. So like, if it isn't right, it's kind of, you know, if you see the Buddha on the road, kill him. I hope that helps. Maybe I do actually want edge scrolling so I can one hand. Probably go to dinner. Maybe I'll do what I said I was going to do, and then go to dinner. I have until 2 in the morning to go to dinner. I don't know, is there a way... I want to check my stream, but I don't know of any way you can actually do that without, like, just having multiple things play at once. I guess I could stop streaming my desktop audio. Okay. Yeah. Right. So, I wonder... I could not even hear myself in this. And it looks like possibly the dropped frames are a problem. Okay, there's just a lot of delay before I started talking. Yeah, it's a little bit crunchy. I guess I'll turn this back on. Continue to possibly the drops. Play this for a little bit. Adjust that down. I just wanna talk. Okay, so I can't even really check the stream because my internet is not strong enough to send audio out and also take audio in from the internet, I guess. So it's not really doing what we would check. So I'm just gonna have to live with my hunch that it might be okay. What if I abandoned all of this and just... Let's see. Yep. Just go down here. Start doing this. Obviously, the way the game was intended to be played, even though you can't. It doesn't make any sense. Why did I say that? Lord knows. Yeah, interesting. This is like challenging. So already we know that this has to solve itself on its own. I guess we can basically solve the 6-2. No, I don't know that. So my hunch is that you can just go like this. Apparently, it thinks that's an error, although I don't see any reason why you would conclude it was an error. Without omniscient game knowledge, or at least, you know, the ability to continue computing things. So I think it just knows. And it told me that's too many errors. Stop now. Right. So my theory was that you do that, and then the 2 uses those 2 squares that fill out. But you could also go like that. I mean, you could even have that, that. Yeah, that's not super. You could also do it this way. Excuse me. And there's just really nothing to determine. So, oh, I guess this is a 4 and a corner. So we kind of get that one for free. So actually, it's not hard at all. Actually, it's a very easy puzzle game, it turns out. Which I think also, well, these are not really determined yet. We know that one is correct, but yeah, let's see how we can do without it, right? Okay, yeah. So I sort of wonder if it's always going to be that way. Like, you can always, you're just looking for your in, and then, oh my god, this is a, holy dang, as they say. Jesus. I want like a dedicated clear button. I want a controller with more than 2 buttons that you have on a mouse. You know, like a controller. I'd like to play this game with a controller. These are big, but I don't think they're challenging. Okay. I overreached on that one. Due to my inherent love of geometry. And by the way, I don't actually care if things are challenging. In fact, I prefer things to be easy. I just like them to be interesting. Which sometimes does not. Right, so this could go either way, so there's nothing. So some other part of this puzzle must reach in here and allow you to solve it. It feels right to me. Already getting a clear errors thing here. I guess it liked it. I don't know what it did clear. That button, I'm sure, is going to be quite useful. If I had to do anything, I'm like, where the hell? Why it does it? Solution. Whatever it be. Why would that not? Oh, it's already satisfied. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, so I guess this is mostly this is like determined by the 5, because the 4 would be happy either way. Oh, the 4 would not. Hmm. I did that for you. Hmm. So, like, I knew that this else. That's why I looked over there. Why? Well, you can't have an infinite regress with explanations, so we'll just leave it there. I'm not sure what's going on. I've entered a Discord channel. I think it's just randomly like, you ran out of internet. No. Excuse me. So either of these ones would be happy if they're about here. The 2 would be happy if the dot were here or here, since I expect this. So it must be determined by something else, you know, per hypothesis that these things are uniquely determined, which has been true so far and would basically be very surprising to happen by accident. It's possible that all of these were hand designed, and then maybe it would be a little less surprising because he could have just given up, you know? What if... Okay, so all of this is correct so far. I'm thinking about... So far the game has never really asked you any advanced numerical jujitsu, and it's mostly about, like, noticing pretty basic stuff. You know, like you can imagine a version of the game where you basically have to mentally solve it 2 different ways to see what happens. You can also imagine a version of the game where you'd never have to do that. I don't know, I kind of feel like just, Oh, the 2 is already satisfied, of course. Of course. I'm kind of feeling silly. Because at this point I'm literally just executing an algorithm. You know? I know what the algorithm is. The algorithm does not really surprise me. You look for the number. You see if there's an obvious way it could be filled in. Event 2 is determined. Is 5, you know, 2 filled in things and 3 empty spaces. 2 lights and 3 blanks. So you just go for it. That 3, it's already satisfied. You just need to add. It's 5, also already satisfied. The 7, same. Yeah. I sort of generally have an aversion to playing games where you can just use it. Just because I don't think they're that interesting. Like at the beginning, it's interesting. The algorithm behaves that way, has these interesting implications. Sure. Don't really know. At least I think. Yeah, that's how it would work, huh? And I know many people just like working through the things. Nothing wrong with that. I feel more pressure on my time than that, I think. It's probably pretty disconcerting